So I'm on the way to one that I've looked at about 6 or 8 months ago for a client that I roofed the house she was selling. She bought this house. I looked at it too when she was buying, and the sellers didn't want to mess with the roof at all, even though it had hail damage. So the buyers decided to go ahead and still buy it, which it's their choice. I would have too, because the damage wasn't that bad. It just had hail damage that would have gotten replaced by insurance, and I told them that. But so they had another storm sometime this year. It's out in Oklahoma City, North Oklahoma City, which the hail has not been that bad out here. So I'm sure the damage that insurance paid for was actually damage from last year, when I said that it would have gotten bought from that storm last year. But it's neither here nor there. I'm headed out there now that they filed the other claim. They got their insurance paperwork back, and yes, I have old photos and stuff, but I just want to look at it again. And this homeowner, like I said, she's used me on her previous house, but this is an instance where they feel like they're getting screwed by insurance on their claim. Anyway, no one there to advocate for them. They got their paperwork back. She hasn't given it to me. She said she can't find it in an email, and I feel like this is one of those cases where they're kind of leery to show me the insurance paperwork for whatever reason. I mean, I get it to an extent, but you've used me before. You were referred to me by somebody else who had used me multiple times, so I don't know. We've got a history, we've got a relationship. I feel like they should probably trust me a little bit more than they are right now, if that's what it is. But she's supposed to send me pictures of the insurance paperwork, and hopefully that happens so I can help them out and help explain this to them, because her and her husband don't really understand why insurance paid for so many different things and they're getting such little money. That's one of my biggest value adds as a contractor, is not only explaining that, the reasoning for that, and explaining the insurance scope, but helping you guys, helping homeowners maximize the claim. As opposed to choosing a contractor and maximizing the claim, some people still like to think that they need 3 estimates and just go with the lowest estimate because they got paid such little money from insurance. I get it, but that's not in your best interest as a homeowner, ever. What is in your best interest is to choose your contractor. Insurance will tell you to get an estimate from your contractor, and they will say from your contractor, not 3 estimates from 3 random contractors and choose the least one. Insurance wants to work with one contractor. It's in your best interest to choose the contractor and let that contractor maximize your claim so that you get everything paid for, or get as much paid for by insurance as you can. Less money out of your pocket. So if you do get 3 estimates and just go with the least estimate, likely, if that contractor is any good at all or values their time or energy at all, they're not going to work with the insurance company and still give you that cash price that is usually as low as we can go when that happens. When we give a cash price like that, we try to get it as low as we can, because that's what the homeowner wants. But in that case, when you're working with insurance, you don't want a cash estimate that's just as low as someone can get it. You want to choose your contractor and let that contractor work with the insurance company to help get you more money. So you don't have to get a bare minimum roof. So you don't have to get the bare minimum work done to your house. Let that contractor maximize the claim, work with the insurance company, and get as much fixed as you can that was damaged by the storm. We're pulling up now. I might do another video while I'm on the roof. I don't know. But I guess kind of my point of this video was choose your contractor first. Let them work with the insurance company. Don't get 3 estimates. Don't get multiple estimates and go with the cheapest estimate. And that's not in your best interest. It's not going to help you out any in the end. And this is a hot topic because handing over insurance paperwork to a contractor is always touchy, and people don't always like to do that. But hopefully this explains a little bit of why we asked for that insurance paperwork. We want to see how they're paying out and what the scope of work is. We're trying to help. We're trying to win the job, but also get this done for you for the least amount of money out of your pocket as possible. And that's how we do it. You're not going to pay the least amount possible just by getting 3 estimates and going with the cheapest estimate. I know there's some other caveats where people want to pocket some insurance money. They get paid a lot of money from insurance, and they just want to pocket some of that insurance money. In that case, they will get 3 estimates and go with the cheapest estimate. That's not necessarily the situation that I'm talking about here, but it is relevant too. That's also not really in your best interest, because just because insurance paid you a certain amount and it seems like a lot of money, that doesn't mean that they're still paying for everything that they're supposed to be paying for. Even if you feel like you got paid a lot and you want to pocket some money, choose a contractor to work with the insurance company to make sure that they're paying the way they're supposed to be paying. My point for this last part is the other situation where you get paid a lot of money from insurance and you want to keep some money and you get 3 estimates and go with the cheapest. Still not in your best interest to go with the cheapest. It's always in your best interest to choose the contractor you trust. Let them work with the insurance company. Even if they're not working with the insurance company, choose someone you trust, like, value, and trust. That's the important part. Getting a call. But yeah, that's it for now. I made a video before this and recorded vertically with my phone and kind of scrapped it and recorded this one horizontal so it's full screen. We're here. I'll try to do a video on the roof. I don't know if it's content worthy, if there's anything to really say about it, but maybe I'll get back on here later, or we'll just end it here. Okay, that's a bit of a crap show. I don't remember the patio, the enclosed patio roof being such a problem, but it's 100% a problem, and I'm